Hi everybody. Today I wanted to read the story Peter Rabbit's Happy Easter. This morning after our Zoom meeting, the boys and girls that joined the meeting chose to read Splat the Cat, Where's the Easter Bunny? We did a vote, and the vote results that I have right up here on my wall showed that Splat the Cat, Where's the Easter Bunny earned 10 votes, and Peter Rabbit's Happy Easter earned 5 votes. So we chose to read Splat the Cat, Where's the Easter Bunny during our Zoom meeting, and then I promised the group that I would record a video of the other story because it's another great story. And then at the end of this video, I am going to go through some of the things that we'll be getting ready that myself and Mrs. Kraz and Miss Juliker have prepared to give you for next week, for the week that we would have been on Easter vacation or spring break. We are going to be giving you some things that you can do during the week, but again, nothing meant to overwhelm anybody, just some more activities and ideas of things that you can do to help your child stay busy and give them a little brain exercise during the week while we're off. So this is Peter Rabbit's Happy Easter. It's written by Grace Macarone and it's illustrated by David McPhail. Lots of different versions of Peter Rabbit's Happy Easter. Peter Rabbit's Happy Easter. Peter Rabbit was feeling sorry. He had been a very naughty little bunny yesterday. He had snuck into Mr. McGregor's garden, though his mother had clearly told him not to, and he lost his quite new blue jacket. Sad. Now Peter was determined to do something wonderful for his mother, so she would see what a good little boy he really was. Then she would love him more than she loved his sisters, Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail, who never seemed to do anything wrong. And so began Peter Rabbit's exciting Easter adventure. One morning, Peter was walking past Mrs. McCullen's hen house when she saw that there were so many more eggs than anyone could possibly ever need. So he took a few eggs from the hen house and he went along on his way. By and by, Peter walked past Mr. Holloway's hen house, where he saw that there were many, many more eggs than anyone could possibly need. So he took a few eggs from Mr. Holloway's hen house and went along on his way. He keeps grabbing eggs. Mr. Holloway does not look happy. Not much later, Peter walked past Mrs. Jones's hen house and saw once again that there were many, many, many more eggs than anyone could possibly need. So he took a few eggs from Mrs. Jones's hen house and he went along on his way. I'm not sure if he should be taking those eggs without asking. Well, by noon, Peter had gathered an enormous number of eggs, which he carried to his home at the bottom of the very big fir tree. Look at that pile of eggs. What a good little bunny I am, thought Peter. Mother will be so pleased. As you may have guessed, Peter was not the tidiest of little rabbits, and as he tried to carefully stack the eggs against the wall, several open jars of paint, yellow, orange, red, purple, blue, and green, toppled over. Uh-oh. So, what do you think's going to happen to all those white eggs? And what a wonderful accident it was. The eggs were now decorated with all of the colors of the rainbow. Presently, old Mrs. Rabbit returned from the baker's to find a house full of painted eggs. I gathered them just for you, Peter said. Oh, now, my dear, said old Mrs. Rabbit, quite amazed by the inventiveness of her son's mischief. While I appreciate your good intentions, you should not take what isn't yours. You really must return all of these eggs to their owners. So Peter's mom appreciated that he was being kind and wanted to do something nice and thoughtful, but she reminded him that it's not okay to take things that don't belong to you. So she said you have to take them back to their owners, where he got them from. So that night, Peter returned every one of those colorful eggs. So I see he's leaving a path, he's hiding them, putting them back around the hen houses that he got them from. And the next day, Mrs. McMullen's, Mr. Holloway's, and Mrs. Jones's children, along with all of the other children in the neighborhood, were delighted by what they found scattered in their gardens. As it happened to be Easter Sunday, the once quiet, naughty Peter Rabbit started a new tradition and earned himself a respectable new name, and Peter Rabbit became the Easter Bunny. So that is how Peter Rabbit became the Easter Bunny. And that's the end of the story. So I hope you liked that story. It was a close vote. Peter Rabbit's Easter was winning, and then Splat the Cat votes came right out of nowhere. So I'm glad that we had a chance to read 2 stories together today. Now I want to just tell my friends and also your families, this is the packet that's going to be coming home either today if you go pick up your lunches on Friday, or on Monday if you go pick up lunches on Monday, and I will be at school also on Monday to help pass them out. So if you do come, you will get this packet. If you are not able to make it, please make sure that you message me and I can ask that your packet be delivered. It will probably come by the bus on either probably Monday or Wednesday. So this packet just has some different activities, some things to help you continue your learning, give your brain a little bit of exercise. Just like when we're at school, we always want you to try your best. Always remember to do careful counting, write your letters and numbers slowly and neatly. Cut very carefully if you're using scissors for one of these projects. Use your best 3-star coloring. Remember, 3-star coloring is using real colors, staying inside of the lines, and coloring all the white. No scribbles. 3-star coloring with that good pinch with your pincher fingers. And then also you can practice all of your reading superpowers with this great story, Bunny Bunny, What Do You See? It has a great pattern in it. You can read, you can do some counting, and you're going to do some illustrating after you see what the story is all about. You'll get to do some illustrating to draw some eggs in the baskets. I think you're going to like it. So what we would like you to do is maybe pick 1 or 2 of these things to do each day over the next week. Again, they're not meant for you to do all of these jobs. Just pick 1 or 2. Maybe pick one that is a writing activity and a reading activity, like labeling the bunny with the words. And then maybe pick a different one that would be a math one to practice counting. So there are some different math activities in here. This one is all about seeing the spots on the eggs. I can see spots. So you'll count and write the number. So there are lots of different math, reading, and writing jobs. And at the very, very end, there is another game that you can play. The very last page is a game. It's an egg hunt. So you're going to roll. You're going to move your game piece. So you should all have game pieces and counters from the games that I've sent home before. You can roll, move your counter, and then read the word that is on that space. And you'll keep taking turns until somebody reaches the eggs in the middle. So again, boys and girls, please don't think you have to do all of this. Maybe choose 1 or 2 of these to do during the day. Each day next week when you have time to give yourself about 1 hour's worth of brain work a day. And you don't even have to do that 1 hour all at the same time. Maybe just do one for 10 or 15 minutes and then take a break, and then later in the day do another activity. And if you'd like to do more than 1 or 2 a day, you're more than welcome to do that. But again, you do not have to. And as always, if you would like to take a video or a picture of the work that you've done and have your mom or dad share it with me and send it to me, I love to see your work. And I'm also seeing some great videos of boys and girls reading your stories. So I see you're sending me videos that show me using your pointer power and your rereading power and your snap word power and your picture power. And I love to see those videos of you reading to me. And I know you need mommy and daddy's help with that. So thank you, parents, for all the work that you're doing. I hope you have a very good week next week as you lead up to the Easter holiday. I will record a couple of more stories for you that you can let your child enjoy next week. That will be some Easter themed stories. And then I also look forward to seeing everybody soon. Take care. Have a good weekend.